Okay, let's start this back up. Okay, as you can see, I did a lot of grinding since last time because I knew I had no chance of beating anything. Here's the shiny Ekans I named Iroquois for no reason whatsoever. There's a Geodude. There's a Togepi. I trained that up painstakingly. There's Totodile. And Furret, which evolved last time. Still pretty useless, but getting better. Our only evolved Pokemon, but Wumpet the Totodile is very close. So let's do that. Let's just throw him up front. Get that on camera. We're doing our own little photo shoot here. Getting it on camera. Okay, so I haven't actually done anything plot-wise, so I guess we gotta go down here. And I guess this technically counts as an encounter, but I think there's only Zubat in here. And I don't care enough to catch another Zubat. Some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. Why aren't you like dead? It's like a 20-foot, 30-foot drop. You should probably be dead. Or at the very least, broken limbs. That's okay though. I guess you don't have to actually be conscious for your Pokemon to fight. Alright, well let's just wreck these guys real quick and then get this thing to evolve. I think it's at 69 experience left until it evolves. 69, funny number. That's way more than 69. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's when it evolves. So 35 attack before evolving. Let's see how much it goes up by. After we kill this other Rattata. This rat, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the book Watership Down, which is not really about rats. I think there were rats in that book, but it's about rabbits. What? Wumpet's evolving. Anyway, that book was sad as shit. Good book, though. I remember I was in high school when I was supposed to read that book. They gave us, like, a bunch of options to read for summer reading, and they were like, you can either read Watership Down and 12 Angry Men, or you can read A Tree Grows in Brooklyn and some play about a fence or something. I don't know. White Fence. The play about White Fence. And I thought I had to read all of them, so I read all 4. And I wanted to die. And then I told my teacher that, and he was like, well, maybe I'll give you extra credit, and he never did. So, that's the reason I failed out of English, and then failed out of college, basically. That's it. Just kidding. That didn't happen. But if I did, I would definitely claim that. So his attack went up 5 just for evolving, so that's pretty cool. Too bad he doesn't, you know, water moves are all special in this game, so it doesn't really matter for him, and his lowest stat is special attack, and all water moves are special, so, you know, it's great. But that's okay, he's still a force to be reckoned with and our strongest member on the team. If I ever lose this shiny snake, I'll probably cry myself to sleep for the next 3 days. That being said, let's put it up front and fight another Team Rocket. I think this time I'll tell a story about how when I was in college, it was late at night, I was just getting out of class, like a night-ish class, like 8 o'clock, and I had to go poop. So I was just still in the building, and I went to the bathroom, and I was in the stall, and I was probably pooping or whatever, I don't know. There's another guy in there, and he's peeing in a urinal, and it's like the stall is in one area and the urinal is like basically right in front of it. So like his back was facing me, but there was a door in between. But anyway, I heard the guy like choking or something. I don't remember, but it sounded like he was choking. He went like or something like that. So I thought he was choking. I don't know, I freaked out and I didn't want him to die in front of me. So I like ripped open the stall door and was like, yo, bro, are you okay? And he was totally fine. He was like, oh, there's a roach. And he probably saw my penis and saw me pooping in a public restroom. So probably not my most famous moment. It probably will not be what's written in the textbooks about me, but that definitely happened. And I think he was talking about a real roach, because there were plenty of roaches there, but he might have also been talking about a marijuana. But either way, definitely saw me naked from the waist down on the stall, just because I thought he was joking. But you can never say that I didn't try and save his life. The reason I thought of this story is because this snake looks kind of like a green poop, and that made me think of it for some reason. Anyway, this battle's taking 5 ever. Oh my god, this snake sucks. The only reason I'm using it is because it's shiny. And because there's a limited number of Pokemon you can use. It's a Nuzlocke. Now that I'm on the subject of stories, oh, nice critical hit for like 4 damage. Now I remember when I was in high school, it was 10th grade, and we all had graphing calculators. And I love video games, so I figured out how to put like Tetris on my graphing calculator using some program called Mirage OS. And I had Tetris, and I put plenty of other games on there, but it crashed a lot. So I didn't end up using it for much more than Tetris. And everyone was like, yo, how'd you do that? And I don't know why they didn't just Google it themselves. I'm not like a tech whiz. I just Googled it a bunch and downloaded some weird program that probably gave my computer 10 million viruses. But it put Tetris on my calculator, so they were all like, yo, help me out with it. And I had a cable that connected not controllers, graphing calculators. So I was like, all right, let's try this. So I put in the I/O cord, the input-output cord. It's very basic, you know, function on the graphing calculator, like the TI-84 Silver Plus or whatever. And I hooked them up, and I tried some like transfer function on there, and it like kind of worked. And so like I gave a bunch of people Tetris on their graphing calculators, kind of shakily, like just sending it over a line, and they played it for a few days, and eventually like it crashed on them, and they were like, yo, what's up with this? Why is it crashing? And I think it ended up like wiping out all the memory on their graphing calculators, like after it crashed and rebooted. So it just completely deleted all the data on there. For some kids it didn't really matter, but I was in physics classes at the time, and we saved plenty of equations in those calculators, and programs to use those equations, and it just completely wiped it out. And people hated me for like a solid week because I gave them like a virus on their graphing calculator from Tetris. And then one girl was really mad at me because she was like, I need Tetris on my calculator. I told her just to look it up. I didn't want to give everyone a second virus. Anyway, that whole story, we only beat one Team Rocket grunt because that stupid snake took 7 years to fight off another snake. But there's only one guy. Nope, I was completely wrong. There are 2 guys left. Either my memory is poor or my counting is poor. I never understood why they're cutting off slowpoke tails. I mean, they say in the game, like, oh, people eat slowpoke tails or some shit like that. They smoke them. They light them on fire and they smoke them. But what the fuck? That's fucked up. You're cutting the tail off of like a baby hippo, and you're smoking it and you're chewing on it for medicine. You're selling it. I think that guy sold it for like, it was like 1 million Poké-dollars, which is like yen, so it's really only like 100,000 Poké-dollars, but or regular dollars rather, but still, it's fucked up. That's how much a bike costs. Let's not lose to this rat, please. Thank you. Oh, you know, I had plans to just beat like the gym leader and all that tonight in this recording, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to that. I got stuff to do. Life is busy, y'all. I try and fit in fun stuff wherever I go. Like, I was doing this grinding at work, like while I was in the bathroom or on my breaks and stuff. It's like, grinding is like the least fun part about gaming, but it's like the only thing that I could fit in, and I'm like, oh, Thank God my break. I can finally kill a million Rattatas to get this stupid snake up to level 14. I guess that's just the fun of Pokemon. It's fun to watch them grow, even if it is grinding. Wow, that's the magic of game design. Some shit like that. I feel like that's what someone is supposed to say when they praise a game. People are very opinionated about games. I guess I am too, but I try to just say like, oh, I guess I like that, and move on. I find that often when I put my ideas to words, it comes out as like complete slog. Just, complete slag, bog water. Something disgusting. I feel like I'm trying to describe how I describe myself, and I'm describing it as slog, and me describing it as slog is also slog. My point is I can't get my point across. Did I make that clear? Well, finally I threw a rock at a bat, and it died, so I think that's a victory in my book. Oh, please send out another bat. Thank you. What a great contribution you made to this team, buddy. You sent out 3 bats in a cave that has a million bats in it. You must be like the top commander of Team Rocket. No wonder they sent you to cut off the tails of slowpokes. I've been meaning to watch that old TV show, Twilight Zone, because that show's good. I haven't seen it in forever. Oh, can we not kill ourselves? Geodude, Angrok, can you not confuse yourself to death? Thank you. Throw a rock, please. Thank you. That's all you're good for. That and taking hits. Anyway, I've been meaning to watch more Twilight Zone because that show's good, but I feel like I've seen at least half the episodes. And I guess I'm kind of in the mood because of Black Mirror, the modern day one. But Twilight Zone is still really good. Don't think that like just because it's from the 60s or the 20s or whatever the hell. I guess this is technically our encounter for the place. It's another Zubat. I'll go by the same rule. If there are 3 Zubats, I'll just ignore it. I'm not gonna bother catching a 3rd Zubat. I already got 2. I'm probably not gonna use them. So we'll run from this. Anyway. Oh shit, this guy has a coughing, right? Is it gonna explode on me? Let's play this safe and just throw Angrok up there. Anyway, Twilight Zone is still good to this day, I think. Especially the one, To Serve Man, where there's like these really gross, hideous aliens. They're like really tall and have big heads. And they have a book called To Serve Man. And they like give it to the people, and the people are trying to decipher it. And of course, the catch is, you think it's to serve man, like to serve mankind for the greater good, but it's to serve man as a dish, like to eat people. It's like, why did you give them to the translators? Like, they gave the book out when they arrived on planet Earth, and they were like, come back to our planet with us. By the way, here's this cookbook of humans. Hope you can figure it out. And of course, the translator figured it out, but it was too late. Because dumbass people were like, yeah, I'll get on this fucking alien ship I don't know anything about. People are pretty dumb. I guess people are still dumb. It wasn't just like a 50s thing. There was one really goofy one, though, where there was a good alien, like an actually good alien. And it was in the Wild West, like the 1800s. And some fearful people or something. Maybe it wasn't the 1800s. Maybe it was like early 19... Anyway, it was definitely in like Old West America. And there was some, like, alien who they didn't really understand. They kind of misunderstood him. And I guess the whole theme was, like, if you fear something and you try and kill it and you hate it, you know, that's not good. Yeah, great way to put your thoughts into a clear, concise sentence. But anyway, they like, kill the alien, and the main character, who was the only one who was like, no, don't kill him, like, leans down over the body, and he picks up a note. And it's like half burnt up because they like tried to set him on fire or something, and it was just says, he's like reading it out loud, and he's like, it says the cure for cancer, but the rest is burned off. Like, they just had the alien wrote out the cure for cancer on a piece of paper and stuck it in his pocket. And it just ends there. And the guy's like, it says the cure for cancer, but it's burned up. Oh, it's the dumbest, goofiest shit. But I love it. It's so funny. I was probably not supposed to laugh at that because cancer's serious, but it was really funny in a modern day perspective. On the plus side, Angrok learned Magnitude, which is like the less good Earthquake, but it's a ground move. I'll take it. It's better than Mud Slap. Oh, what's this guy's name? Isn't his name Petrol? Or some shit? There's Archer, Petrol, Ariana. I feel like there's one more. Don't remember. But we saved all the Slowpoke, and Kurt is miraculously healed. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, way to go, Fettle. Team Rocket took off. And my back's better too. Just, you know. Chiropractor came in, house call, met me down here. Oh, you're Kurt's daughter. How nice. Alright. Well, yep, I did handle myself like a pro. Thank you. You'd be honored to make balls for me. That's alright, Kurt. I think I'm taken, but thank you. A lure ball. No, I'm gonna have to insist. Thank you. Alrighty. Well, I think I have an apricorn. I do not have an apricorn. Alright, let's go get an apricorn. A fruit-bearing tree. A white apricorn. Great. It's white. My favorite color. Just kidding, it's green. But not the shade of green that his floor is. That is a disgusting shade of green. Alrighty, turn this corn into a ball. Awesome. Are you gonna give me your dad's phone number? No, you're not. Thanks for nothing. Dumb girl. Alright. Well, am I healed? Did he heal me? He did the courtesy of healing my Pokemon. What an amazing guy. Give it up for Kurt. You know, he might want to make you balls, but he was a nice guy to me that once. Alright, well, let's do one more thing in this episode. Oh no, surprise rival battle. I don't remember what we named this guy. It was something... Oh, didn't we name him Poser? Yeah, I did beat him, Poser. But with like a Z or something, right? Alright, let's see. Poser with a Z. Totally forgot. That was like 12 years ago that I named him that. I don't even remember. Okay. Do I chance a metronome? A 1 out of like 200 chance that it self-destructs. Let's do it. If this is self-destruct, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Let's try one more time. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Metronome. Do something cool. That wasn't cool. One more time. I'm tempting fate today. Okay. Gastly said, you should stop. It's for your own good. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We'll slip out of there. Let's, wow, you can't harm him, can you? Okay. He's gonna have a grass type. Okay, so Iroquois can handle that. Angrok is gonna lose effectiveness later on. Let's save our other guys some HP. Angrok will... Why did you predict me switching out, you dumb bitch? Alright. He doesn't have Levitate. This should OHKO him. Oh, please don't lick me. Please don't lick me. I get licked enough in my daily life. I don't need a ghost licking me. Alright, Magnitude 7. Alright, cool. Please don't send out the grass type. He sent out the grass type. Awesome. And I gave it sunlight, so its synthesis is going to be real great. Okay, well, here you go, Iroquois. If you die, I'll probably just cry. Okay, thank God. The sunlight faded as well. Let's try and poison it. Oh God, do not critical. Please, no critsies. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Iroquois, let's see if you can get a poison out on this thing. Let's see if you can poison it. I love Bayleaf, by the way. It's so much better than Croconaw. Way cooler. For sure. Okay, cool. Poison. Let's set up some extra damage with Wrap. Some you know, percentage chipping. Got him. Got him. Yep, wrapped him up. Wrapped him up like a present. And he's poisoned. He's a poisoned present. In the present. And technically in the past. Okay, let's throw another poison sting his way. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please no crits. Okay, yeah, we're getting out of there. Ah. Not fun. That extra damage was cool while it lasted, but I'm not that risky. So we're sending Segworm out there. I had this idea. I know the names of Pokemon in the Nuzlocke matter because it's like you get attached to them and shit. I thought it would be cool. I'm sure someone else is already doing this, so I'm not trying to say like, oh, this is my original idea or anything. I never want to say anything is my original idea because I guarantee anything I will ever do in my life, someone else has already done. And then someone else will say, oh, you stole that, but I don't want that happening. So just let me say this. I personally thought it would be cool that if once a Pokemon in my team fully evolved to like its final form, to once I get to the name raider, to change its name to something like cooler. It's almost like, you know, evolving its physical self and evolving inside as well, you know? This sounds way dumber when I say it out loud instead of in my head, but we're going to try it out and see how it goes. So, as a result, I've been trying to think of a better name for this Furret, for Segworm, that would make me like it even more, because that's the point. Okay. This is just a stupid bat. I killed 100 of these things while grinding. Please don't become a problem. Thank you. I think we just need one more of those. Yep. Uno mas. And it's gone. Okay, critical hit. Don't like that. So, back into Angrock. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Cool, your foe's weak. Get him. Get him. Now have fun biting a rock. Oh, not this shit again. Please don't. Please don't. Just kill him. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted. I have potions, but I'd rather just do this. Oh, good for you. Okay. This is important for you. Okay. Alright, I just shat myself in relief, but thank you, God, for not letting him die. That was not enough experience to warrant that threat. But Poser was defeated and called his Pokemon useless. I only won because your Pokemon were weak. Is that what you're saying? Poser with a Z? If that is your real name? You hate the weak. And that includes Team Rocket, right? That goes for Team Rocket. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. You hate them all. I'm a distraction. Is that right, Poser? Anthony the Hiker. Machop's looking awesome. Oh, good for you for almost catching a Rattata. Alright, well, I feel like we made progress, and next time we're super gonna destroy Bugsy. And also get an encounter in the Elex Forest. Probably be a Caterpie / Weedle. I think it'll be a Weedle. My prediction is a Weedle. But I think we did good here. No one died this episode. Every episode that my shiny doesn't die is a success in my book. So you know what? We're calling this a success. Let's save the game so that I don't forget my success. Alrighty. And I think we'll end it there. See you next time. Love you, bye. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you see, then let me know with comments and likes. See you next time on Secondhand Gameplay.